Look at this animal. 0.5 millimeter long, 8 legs, a face that looks like it was designed by a committee that could not agree on anything. It lives in the moss outside your window, in the gutters of your roof, in the soil under your feet, in every ocean on Earth, on every continent, including Antarctica. You have walked past it thousands of times without knowing it existed. It has survived all 5 mass extinctions. It has been frozen to within a degree of absolute zero and boiled at 150 degrees Celsius. It has been exposed to the vacuum of space with no protection and returned alive. It has absorbed radiation 1,000 times the dose that kills a human being. It has been dehydrated into a husk and revived 30 years later. In 2021, one was revived from 24,000-year-old Siberian permafrost and reproduced. This is not science fiction. This is a real animal that is almost certainly living within 10 meters of wherever you are right now. And it is the most indestructible thing on this planet. We celebrate other animals for their toughness. The cockroach has survived 3 mass extinctions and can live a week without its head. The Greenland shark drifts through 400 years of ocean, barely registering that predators exist. Deep-sea fish endure pressures that would flatten a human body before it even registered the sensation. The camel goes weeks without water in heat that would kill most mammals in hours. Against the tardigrade, every single one of them is fragile. The cockroach can't survive a vacuum. The Greenland shark can't survive radiation. The deep-sea fish dies the moment it reaches the surface. The camel needs water eventually. It just needs it less than you do. None of them has been to space. None of them has survived complete desiccation. None of them has been frozen for 24,000 years and then just woken up. The question isn't whether that's remarkable. The question is how, and what it means for us. The secret is a state called cryptobiosis, and it rewrites what alive actually means. When conditions turn lethal, no water, extreme cold, vacuum, radiation, the tardigrade doesn't fight it. It exhales almost all the water from its body, pulls its 8 legs inward, and folds into something called a ton, a tiny barrel-shaped, completely dehydrated capsule of itself. Metabolism drops to 0.01% of normal. Water content falls to 3%. Every biological process stops. It's not hibernating or coma. By most measurable biological criteria, it isn't alive. And then water returns. It rehydrates, legs extend, muscles engage, and it walks away. It eats and also reproduces. The gap between those two states could be a week, a decade, or 24,000 years. The tardigrade has no way of knowing the difference. Arguably, it doesn't matter to it at all. And the radiation resistance makes even the ton state look like a warm-up act. So here's the question nobody has actually answered yet. What would a human being with tardigrade abilities look like? And yet, it isn't dead. It will resume. Every system will restart, every cellular structure intact, as though the pause never happened. What the tardigrade has done is make the boundary between alive and not alive negotiable. It enters a state that is neither one, and exits it completely unfazed. If it can suspend life indefinitely and come back intact, then death, for the tardigrade, isn't really a state. It's more of a threshold, a line that can be approached, crossed temporarily, and walked back from. Most animals treat the boundary between life and death as a wall. The tardigrade treats it as a door, and it's been walking through it and back for 500 million years, in the moss outside your window, without anyone paying much attention. The animal that survived every mass extinction on Earth is now contributing to the survival of the animal that nearly caused the 6th one. There is something satisfying about that, if you look at it the right way. The tardigrade isn't the strongest animal, the fastest, the largest, the most intelligent, or the longest lived. It has no venom, no claws, no size, and no speed. Its brain is a cluster of neurons. Its entire world is a film of water on a piece of moss. And it has outlasted everything. Every catastrophe that emptied the oceans, scorched the continents, blocked the sun. Every extinction event resets the biological record. It was there before and thereafter, curled in its ton, waiting, metabolically silent, for the world to become habitable again. But if the tardigrade has already solved radiation resistance, indefinite biological suspension, and complete environmental tolerance, and if those solutions can be applied to human cells, what other problems has it already solved that we have not thought to ask it about yet? It has been running these systems for 500 million years. We have been studying it seriously for less than 50. The tardigrade has not run out of surprises. We have only run out of assumptions about what a half-millimeter animal living in moss is capable of. It survived everything the planet threw at it. It is currently surviving us. The question is, what we are going to learn from it before we stop being surprised.